Headlines today unravels the Indian Mujahideen operative who wrecked Dilsukh Nagar last year. His name is Maqbool. Zubair is one of his aliases. Zubair alias Maqbool wrecked Hyderabad blast site along with Indian Mujahideen chief Shahrukh. Shahrukh is Yasin Bhatkal or Siddhi Bapa is what his name is. Now this Nanded-based terrorist had done a recce on a motorcycle. Now Delhi police special cell busted an Indian Mujahideen group and they say Maqbool spilled the beans. That's that man on your television screen, Syed Maqbool alias Zubair. He was arrested for his role in the Pune blast last year. The Delhi police special cell nabbed him from Hyderabad last year along with several other terrorists in Dilsukh Nagar. He carried out a recce at Dilsukh Nagar, at Begum Bazar, at Abeeds. Now, all of this to avenge the killing of Qatil Siddiqui, an Indian Mujahideen terrorist who was lodged in Yarwada jail in Pune. The Bodh Gaya was also on the terror radar in this, and if so much intelligence, if so much information was available with the Delhi police sources say it was shared with the Ministry of Home Affairs, it was shared with the Andhra Pradesh police. What action did the Andhra Pradesh police take? And headlines today is Atir Khan now joins me for more on this. Atir, how specific was the intelligence that was shared with the MHA and the Andhra Pradesh police?
Well, we know that this information was a vital piece of, it could have led to a vital piece of investigation. However, that chance was, let go. We know that clearly during the investigation last year, Delhi Police Special Cell had arrested Maqbool, a person called Maqbool, who during his interrogation had revealed that he, through a common friend, had met Shahrukh, alias, the main IM operative who's across the border. Now, along with him, they had raided the area along with Imran and Asad, two persons, and this happened before Ramadan. So clearly, Gaurav, there was a specific information. The only thing is that the police of the Hyderabad police either was not conveyed this specific information or they failed to take the initiative to get the specifics and investigate the areas raided by these terrorists. So therefore, clearly there is a communication gap between the two units, which has led to this disastrous consequence.
No, but now this communication gap is unacceptable. You now have a multi-agency center which meets and discusses all tidbits of intelligence inputs that come in, join the dots and make the big picture. What we see here, Atir Khan, is the fact that you may have a multi-agency center in the Ministry of Home Affairs, you may have state multi-agency center called SMAC, but they seem to be achieving precious little, Atir.
Absolutely, that is the problem. It seems, Gaurav, the multiplicity of these agencies is also sort of leading to some confusion. The reason being that information, clearly in this case, was not shared properly, and it could have led to some important leads and arrests, but that chance was let go. So clearly there is a coordination gap, there is a centralized command, but then things don't seem to be moving in the right direction.